I'm going to talk about outgoing pattern. Let's look at weather warning. There is no weather warning. Let's look at precipitation patterns. So 1012, 1016, 1020 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next 24 hours, which is 8 p.m. Monday, April the 13th. So 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. There is something. 1008 millibars of pressure, 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is April the 15th. So, middle of April. So 1008 and 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. April the 16th. 1004, 1000 and this 1000 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next tower, which is 2 p.m. 2 p.m. There is something. So Newmarket, Stoffel, Orangeville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Beverly Hills. Those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Lancet Bay, Whitetown. So, Port Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Bombay, Stanby, Sotheby, Midland, Betty, Georgia, Odella. It's going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is not done properly. No, not done. So 5 p.m. there is something. So parts of Scarborough, the Scarborough heaviest is super fire and light is 0.25. Holding in southern is rainfall. So Brampton, Oshawa, Coburg, Belleville, those are gonna get parts of Nagarfall City. Those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So down Toronto, Richmond Hill, Brampton, Orangeville, Beverly Hills, Ottawa, Dorset, Mainland, Collingwood, those are gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Like said, OB, Whitetown, Port Elgin, Bombay, Stanby, Sotheby is gonna get some Betty, it's gonna Georgia is gonna get some 0.2, 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Newmarket, Orange Hills, Stoffel is different. So Newmarket, Orange Hills, Stoffel is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Orange Hill was wrong place. Uxbridge is gonna get some 2.25 millimeters of rainfall. Peterborough is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Port Elgin. Let's go to Hanover. Hanover is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. That's in Hanover. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. So, line said, oh, wire turn bomb, east and beast, Bay, Mainland, Coburg. Those are gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Peterborough, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Betty, or the Hope's way, those are gonna get some, well, it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters, 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including Oshawa, parts of Uxbridge, not parts, right? Down to Hill, it's gonna get some parts of Scarborough, is going to get some 0.25, 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including no, Orange Newmarket is still full. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Most of Stoffel is gonna get 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next. Collingwood's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Wales in Hanover is gonna get some 2.4 millimeters of rainfall. No, Hanover is actually gonna get some 6.24 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.24 millimeters of rainfall. Ranton's gonna get some 0.24 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Scarborough, 0.25 millimeters largest. Heaviest is 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 11 p.m. There is something. Lingwood, Barry, Beverly Hills, Georgia, Uxbridge, Peterborough is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Oshawa is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters. Coburg is gonna get some 6.25. Bevel is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Port Elgin, Hanover is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Bobby's 2.5 millimeters. Line said it'll be Whitetown. It's going to get some Bombies, Tiny Beach, South Bay, Midland. It's going to get some extra Bombies. It's going to get some 2.5, 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the It's going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 a.m. There is not something like said, Bay White Temple Elton Hanover. It's going to get some 0.25, 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Linwood, Bombies, Tiny Beach, South Bay, Midland, Adela, Betty, Beverages. Those are gonna get some 0.2.5 millimeters of rain for now on the capacity. Watch it. Hamilton, Oako, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangewood, Toronto, Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Suffolk, Lashawa, Spurs, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville. Those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain for the Wood in Georgia. Let's go to next hour, which is 11 a.m. There is something. Like I said, Obey White Temple, in Hanover, Collingwood, Thunder Beach, so Brampton, Orangeville, Newmarket, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Richmond Hill, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville, Beverly Hills, or Georgia. Those are going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Barbies, Sotheby, Midland, Ottawa is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. The bay is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Hamilton, Oakville, Sissaga, downtown Toronto, Niagara Falls City. Those are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Whiteton's going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is 2 p.m. There is something. So, like I said, it'll be Whitetown, Poyles, in Hanover, Collingwood, Thunder Beach, Niagara Falls City, Hamilton, Oakville, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangewood, Toronto, Market, Scarborough, Stouffville. Those are gonna get some Beverly Hills, Georgia. Those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, Betty. Sotheby, Bombies, Land is gonna get Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville. Those are gonna get parts of Russia. It's gonna get some 0.25, 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Uxbridge is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. London. Let's go to next hour, which is 5 p.m. There is something. Line said Obey, White Temple, in Hanover. Bombies, Thunder Beach, Sotheby, Midland, Adela, Betty, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Coburg, Belleville. Roses are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall on London. So let's go to 8 p.m. So, Whitehall, Elgin, Hanover, Betty, Beverly Hills, Coburg. Those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 p.m. There is something. So, Coburg is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 8 a.m. There is something. White Line said OB. Boy Elgin Hanover is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 11 a.m. Capacity, Hamilton, Oakville, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangewood, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Lashawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Beverly Hills, Verdi, Ottawa, Linwood. Those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Line said, Obey, Whiteton, Boylston, Hanover, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Sotheby, Midland is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Actually, Sotheby's heavy is gonna be like 6.25. So let's go to wire. Already done. So let's go to next hour, London. Let's go to next hour, which is 2 p.m. So Whitetown, Hopesway, Boylston, Hanover, Oakwood, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangewood, Market, parts of Scarborough. Those is some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including Bombay's Midland. So now on the lake, heavy is going to be 6.25 light is going to get some 2.5 millimeters now, fast is 0.25 millimeters, including Hamilton, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville, Beverly Hills, Georgia, Betty, Ottawa. It's going to get Lions Head. Those is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour. So Thunder Beach, South Bay is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 5 p.m. So Niagara Falls City, Hopes Bay, Collingwood, Beverly Hills, Scarborough, Stouffer, Oshawa, Ipswich, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, so Betty, Midland. Those cities are gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Olala. It's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters. Let's go to Georgia. It's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Niagara Lake is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters. Mississauga, Brampton, downtown Toronto, Richmond Hill. It's going to get some 0.2.5 millimeters. Hamilton Oakville is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. There is something. Niagara Lake heavy is gonna be 2.5 lights to 0. No, then heavy is gonna be 6.25, light is gonna be 2.5 millimeters. 2.5 millimeters in arc velocity. That's the lightest, heavy is going to be 6.25 millimeters. The Oakville Eastern is gonna get some 0.2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Boston Oakville Hamilton is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters. It's Saga, Brampton, Orangeville, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffer, Peterborough, Coburg, Belleville. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Collingwood. Beverly Hills is Betty. Midland's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Thunder Beach, South Bay, Palm Beach. Georgia, Beverly Hills, Betty's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Southern's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 11 p.m. Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, South Bay, Midland, Betty, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville. Doses are gonna get Hamilton Oak is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Lake heavy is gonna be 6.25, heavy is good. Niagara Falls 6.25, light is Niagara Falls is 2.5 millimeters. Let's go to where it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, 8 a.m. There is something. Whitetown Boyles in Hanover is gonna get some. Oops, it's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. I said Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Solid Beach, Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Lightest Niagara Falls City is gonna be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. If it's 2.5 millimeters, Niagara Lake, same thing as Niagara Falls City, but more 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 11 a.m. So, Whitetown going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Hope says it's going to get some 2.5 millimeters. So line says 0.25 millimeters. Boy, else is going to be 6.25 millimeters. Hanover is going to get some 6.25 millimeters. Bombay, Sunny Beach, Salabay, Milan, Ranala, Betty, Georgia, Beverly Hills. Edinburgh is going to get some 2.5 millimeters. Coburg is going to get some 6.25 millimeters. Peterborough is going to get 6.25 millimeters. So Balboa's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Oshawa is gonna get some light. This is gonna get Oshawa is gonna get some 2.5 heavy. It's gonna be 6.25. Scarborough Sulfur is gonna be 0.25. Niagara Falls City heavy super light is 0.25. So same thing in Niagara Lake, but it's gonna be more 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to Olala. It's gonna get some water. Let's go to next hour, which is 2 p.m. So Lingwood gonna get some 6.25, 12.5 millimeters. Georgia, Beverly Hills, Betty, Olala, Thunderbird, Salaby, Milan, Coburg, Belleville. Those cities are gonna get some 0.24 and 6.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Uxbridge. Warsaw is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Bombay is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. So Hanover is gonna get some 0.5 millimeters. Line says 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So parts of Scarborough, parts of Oshawa is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 5 p.m. There is something. So Betty, Beverly Hills, Olala is going to get some. Beverly is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour. Let's go to next hour, which is Peterborough is gonna get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Beverly Hills, Betty, Orlala, Oakville. Those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 93 and 11 p.m. So, parts Niagara Falls City with 6.25 lights, 2.5 millimeters. Hamilton, Oakville, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, downtown Toronto, Georginia, Betty, Orlala, Palm Beach, gonna get some. Whitetown's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Lineside Obey, Collingwood, Sunny Beach, Solid Bay, Midland, Collingwood, parts of Scarborough, Stowford, Lasseter, Ipswich, Coburg is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Newmarket included. Sonag on the lake not included also. Parts Oco. Let's go to London. Let's go to next suburb, which is 8 a.m. There is something. Line said Obey, Wartown, Bombay, Stanley, Salve. Olala, Betty's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Nag City's heaviest 2.5 millimeters. Narilis is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters. Hamilton, Ogo, Sissaga, downtown Toronto, parts of Scarborough, Oshawa, Coburg, Belleville is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So, Newmarket Ontario Stowful Uxbridge going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Maritime's going to get some 0.25, 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is London. Collingwood 0.625 millimeters of rainfall. Peterborough is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is actual one. So 11 a.m. So Hopesville is going to get some Bobsley, Whitetown, Port Elgin, Hanover, Lingwood, Bombay, Stanley, Salaby. Betty's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Line said is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. On the lab, Georginia Beverly is 6.25 millimeters. Scarborough AB 2.5 millimeters. The light is 0.25 millimeters. So for this whole thing is 2.5 millimeters. Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, downtown Toronto, Hill, Newmarket. Coburg, Oshawa, Dallas, Melbourne. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Peterborough, Ipswich. So Niagara Falls is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Lake is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Barcelona is going to get 0.25 millimeters of rainfall in Niagara Falls City. Let's go to next stop. Midland is going to get some 2.5, 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower. Oko's gonna get some. Mostly it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is 2 p.m. Whitetown, Port in Hanover. It's gonna get some, but Collingwood, Betty, Olalas, Georginia is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Lines at Obi, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Solid Bay, Midland. Those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Peterborough Belleville is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 5 p.m. So Lionshead is gonna get some 2.4 millimeters, hopefully 0.24 millimeters, whereas it's 0.24. Hanover is gonna be 2.4 millimeters. Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, South Bay, Midland, not really. Georginia, Beverly Hills, Newmarket, Stowful, Uxbridge, those are gonna get some 0.25 2.4 millimeters of rainfall. So it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters. So it's gonna get some 0.8 millimeters. So let's go to next hour. Let's go to next hour, which is 114 hours. So line says it's going to be 6.25. Hope says it's gonna be 0.24 millimeters. So Collingwood, Georginia, Beverly Hills, Zolala is gonna get some. Tadabi, Salabi is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Whereas in Hanover is gonna get some. Port Elgin Hanover is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Oshawa, Uxbridge is gonna get some 0.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower. Oh, Peterborough is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Valves 0.24 millimeters of rainfall. Oakville 0.24. Parts with down to Toronto between your parts of Scarborough is gonna get some 0.24 millimeters. Brampton Orange included. So Scarborough heavies is 2.5 millimeters, light 0.25. Niagara Falls City heavies is gonna be 2.5 millimeters. Niagara Lake is 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next stop. Why it is 2.5 millimeters. Let's go to next hour, which is 117 hours. Lingwood, Thunder Beach, Solid Bay is gonna get some 0.24 millimeters. Midland's gonna get some 6.24 millimeters of rainfall. Palm Beach gonna get some 12.4 millimeters. South Atlantic's gonna be 2.4 millimeters. Betty, Bevdas, Georgia, 2.0.25 millimeters. Scarborough, Stouffville, Newmarket, Orangeville, Mississauga, Brampton, Richmond Hill, Oshawa, Uxbridge is gonna get some 0.24 millimeters. Coburg is gonna get some 6.24 millimeters. Valvo's gonna get some 6.24 millimeters. Niagara Falls City's gonna Niagara on the Lake is gonna get some light is 0.24 millimeters. The heavy is gonna be 2.4 millimeters on the right. But Falls City, the heavy is gonna get some. Niagara Falls City is gonna get some. So Niagara Falls City lightest is actually going to be 6.24 millimeters, actually 12.5 millimeters. Heavy is going to be 25 millimeters of rain for Niagara Falls City, local 0.25 millimeters. So let's go to next hour, which is the east no next hour. So line said will be white and 0.25 millimeters. Whereas it's going to get some 6.24 millimeters. Hanover is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Coburg. Already done. So Peterborough is done. So let's go to next hour. There is no next hour. Let's look at total precipitation 24 hours. So White 50 millimeters. Hopefully it's gonna get some 15 millimeters. Line says 13 millimeters. Whereas it's gonna get some 14 millimeters. Hanam is 14 millimeters. Column is 7 millimeters. Palm Beach, Sun Beach, 10 millimeters. Solid Beach, 13 millimeters. Midland's gonna get some. Midland's gonna get some 13 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 14 millimeters of Midland. So Lala's gonna get some 10 millimeters. Varies 7 millimeters, 6 millimeters of rainfall. Georgia 3 millimeters. Beverly Hills is gonna get some 5 millimeters. Everywhere. Gonna take 1 millimeter. Niagara Falls City 1 millimeters. Hamilton, Oakville 2 millimeters. Oakville's 2 millimeters. Mississauga 2 millimeters. Downtown 2 millimeters. Brampton 3 millimeters. Stouffville 3 millimeters. Scarborough 2.5 millimeters. Newmarket, Orangeville 3 millimeters. Uxbridge 4 millimeters. Oshawa 4 millimeters. Peterborough 4 millimeters. Coburg 5 millimeters. Melville 7 millimeters. So let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. There is something. So white and 4 millimeters, line said OB 4 millimeters, Collingwood 3 millimeters, everywhere Niagara on the Lake 17 millimeters, Niagara Falls City 7 millimeters, Hamilton Oak is 3 millimeters, Brampton 5 millimeters, Brampton 5 millimeters, Downtown 5 millimeters, Scarborough 4 millimeters, Stouffville 3 millimeters, Newmarket Orangeville 5 millimeters, Uxbridge 2 millimeters, Oshawa 3 millimeters, Peterborough 1 millimeters, Coburg 2 millimeters, Balboa 2 millimeters, Georgia 3 millimeters, Beverly 3 millimeters, Barry's gonna get some 6 millimeters. Solala is gonna get some 7 millimeters. So white and 4 millimeters, boils and 5 millimeters. Anima is gonna get some 5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next Palm Beach. On Palm Beach, gonna get some 16 millimeters. Solid Beach 16 millimeters. Thunder Beach 16 millimeters. Midland's gonna get some. So 9 millimeters in Midland, so that's going to be 8 millimeters of rainfall, 7 millimeters, 8 millimeters actually. So let's go to next tower, which is local 5 millimeters, so local again 3 millimeters. So let's go to 2 millimeters level. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. White time 6 millimeters, Royals is going to get some 7.4 millimeters, 6 millimeters. So Hanover is going to get some 7 millimeters, Lingwood is 12 millimeters, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach 10 millimeters, Solid Bay 11 millimeters, Midland is gonna get some 6 millimeters, Georgia 10 millimeters, Baptist is gonna get some 9 millimeters, where it is 10 millimeters, Solid 9 10 millimeters, everywhere for 3 millimeters, Hamilton, Locals 1 millimeters, Mississauga 1 millimeters, Brampton 1 millimeters, Downtown 1 millimeters. The base 8 millimeters, Richmond Hill 8 millimeters, Newmarket 1 millimeters, Scarborough 1 millimeters. No, it's gonna be 20. Also, 5 millimeters Uxbridge with 7 millimeters Newmarket, Orange 2 millimeters Peterborough, 13 millimeters Coburg, 10 millimeters, 9 millimeters Belvoir. Let's go to next tower, which is Hobbs Bay. Hobbs Bay is gonna get some 6 millimeters of rainfalls. Line says gonna get some 3 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is actual next tower, which is 8 p.m. April 16th. So 18 millimeters of white. I'm calling with this 14 millimeters. Boy, Elgin's gonna get some 31 millimeters. Hannah is gonna be 31 millimeters of rainfall. Hobbs Bay is gonna get some 7 millimeters. Line says gonna get some 21 millimeters of rainfall. Palm Beach gonna get some 30 millimeters. Sunny Beach gonna get some 16 millimeters. Solid Bay is gonna be 16 millimeters. Sunny Beach is gonna be 15 millimeters. 12 millimeters. Inland's gonna get some 30 millimeters. 31 millimeters. Halala is gonna get some 22 millimeters. Sardinia is gonna get some 22 millimeters. Wabdas is gonna get some 22 millimeters of rainfall. So 30 millimeters, 29 millimeters. Where it's gonna be 21 millimeters. Everywhere now was 8 millimeters. Hamilton Oak 6 millimeters, Sissaga 6 millimeters, Brampton 8 millimeters, Downtown 9 millimeters, Scarborough 10 millimeters, Stoffel 11 millimeters, Newmarket Orangeville 8 millimeters, Uxbridge 14 millimeters, Sasha 13 millimeters, 11 millimeters in Coburg 6 millimeters, Belfast 4 millimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is there is no next tower. Let's look at total snowfall or air temperature pattern and skip directly to. So let's look at air temperature pattern. If the video is quiet for 30 seconds, that means I'm going to edit the video. So 9 degrees of Whiteton. For Earth is 9 degrees. Hanover is going to get some 9 degrees, 10 degrees. Collingwood 5 degrees. Line said Obey is going to get some 5 degrees, Bombay 4 degrees, Sotheby 4 degrees, Thunderbird 3 degrees, 4 degrees in Milan, Georgia 4 degrees, Beverly 5 degrees, Barry 4 degrees, Solala 4 degrees, everywhere in Fast 14 degrees, Hamilton Local 6 degrees, Mississauga 6 degrees, Ransom 7 degrees, Dolphin 6 degrees, Scarborough 5 degrees, 5 degrees. 5 degrees in downtown Toronto, Newmarket also 6 degrees, Uxbridge 5 degrees, Uxbridge. So Uxbridge 5 degrees, Oshawa 6 degrees, Coburg 5 degrees, Peterborough 4 degrees, Belvoir 6 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. So there is something. So 10 degrees in Port Elgin, 11 degrees. Hanover is going to be 12 degrees, Collingwood 13 degrees, Palm Beach 11 degrees, Solid Bay 10 degrees, Sunny Beach 7 degrees. So Georginia's 9 degrees, Babylon Isles 13 degrees, Valleys 13, 12 degrees. So everywhere now across 12 degrees. Hamilton, Oakville, 11 degrees. Oakville, Canning is 10 degrees. Brampton, 13 degrees. Mississauga, 10 degrees. Atlanta, 10 degrees. Scarborough, 11 degrees. Stoffel, 12 degrees. Newmarket, Orangeville, 13 degrees. Uxbridge, 12 degrees. Oshawa, 9 degrees. Peterborough, 12 degrees. Coburg, 7 degrees. Belvoir, 11 degrees. Orleans, 12 degrees. So Hobbs Bay is 10 degrees. Line said 38 degrees. So let's go to next tower. Milan's gonna be 12 degrees, so 13 degrees actually. So let's go to 3 p.m. There is something. Whiteton 12 degrees, Royals in 10 degrees. Cornwall is gonna get some 12 degrees. Collingwood 16 degrees. Palm Beach, Tyler Bay is gonna get some 10 degrees. Tyler Bay is gonna get some 9 degrees, 7 degrees. Georgina is 12 degrees. Beverly Hills 12 degrees, 90 degrees. 18 degrees. So Aries gonna get some 17 degrees, 16 degrees. Alala is gonna get some 12. So 16 degrees, 15 degrees is in Alala. So let's go to everywhere now. For 5 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville, 16 degrees. Mississauga, 17 degrees. Brampton, 20 degrees. Tofu, 20 degrees. Scarborough, gonna be 19.5 degrees. Downtown to 70 degrees. Between Nails gonna be 20 degrees. Newmarket, Orange was 20 degrees. Hooks 90 degrees. Oshawa 19 degrees. Peterborough 90 degrees. Coburg 12 degrees. Belleville 7 degrees. Let's go to next hour, which is line set OB is gonna get some 9 degrees. So let's go to Milan, 13 degrees. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. For to 9 degrees, Hanover is gonna get some 10 degrees. Collingwood, 7 degrees. Line set OB is gonna get some 34, 5 degrees, 4 degrees actually. Bomb Beach, 5 degrees. Solid Beach, 5 degrees. Thunder Beach, 4 degrees. Midland, 5 degrees. Alala, 5 degrees. Sardinia is gonna get some 4 degrees. Babylon, 5 degrees. Ready, 5 degrees. Everywhere in for 7 degrees. Hamilton, Oracle, 6 degrees. Oracle again, 6 degrees. Mississauga 6 degrees, Brampton 8 degrees, Tofu 7 degrees, Scarborough 6.5 degrees, Downtown 6 degrees, Newmarket also 7 degrees, Uxbridge 6 degrees, Ashford 7 degrees, Peterborough 7 degrees, Coburg 6 degrees, Melbourne 7 degrees. So let's go to next. Barton's 7 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. For Elgin 12 degrees, Hanover is gonna get some 16 degrees, 7 degrees. So line set OB is different. So hope line set is gonna get some 10 degrees, 11 degrees. It's gonna be Hope's Way. Bomb Beach gonna be 12 degrees. Solid Beach is gonna get some 12 degrees. Sunny Beach 12 degrees. Midland's gonna get some 16 degrees. 12 degrees in Georgia. Babylon so 17 degrees. Ready is gonna get some 18 degrees, 19 degrees. Everywhere was 20.5 millimeters. Degrees, Hamilton Oakland 14 degrees, Mississauga 14 degrees, Brampton 20 degrees, Tofu 19 degrees, Scarborough is gonna get some 18.5 degrees, Newmarket going to 19 degrees, Uxbridge 17 degrees, Ashford 15 degrees, Peterborough 16 degrees, Coburg 12 degrees, Balboa 17 degrees. So this is okay. Let's go to next order last. Gonna get some 13, 14 degrees, 15 degrees actually. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. There is something. So Whiteham 5 degrees, Lionshead will be 2 degrees, Collingwood 8 degrees, or Elgin is 8 degrees, Hanover is 9 degrees, Palm Beach 6 degrees, Southern Beach 6 degrees, Thunder Beach 5 degrees, Georgia 6 degrees, Babylon is gonna get 8 degrees, Eddie's gonna be 9 degrees, Alala is gonna get some 7 degrees, everywhere falls to upper 5 degrees, Hamilton Oakland 11 degrees, Mississauga 9 degrees, Ranton 12 degrees, Stoffel 12 degrees, Scarborough, Temple 5 degrees, Newmarket, Orange Hills 11 degrees, Uxbridge 9 degrees, Oshawa 10 degrees, Peterborough 9 degrees, Coburg 7 degrees, Bevel is 11 degrees, down to 9 degrees. So let's go to next hour. Let's go to Midland. It's going to be 7 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is for Elgin 12 degrees, Hanover 12, 17 degrees, Collingwood 20 degrees, B 16 degrees, Solid Bay 16 degrees, Thunder Bay's gonna get some 9 degrees, so 12 degrees actually, so that's actually wrong. It's going to be 10 degrees. Line said OB is going to get some. Line said, oh no, hopefully 12 degrees. Line said it's going to be 30 degrees, so everywhere in falls 22 degrees. Hamilton goes 80 degrees. Mississauga 70 degrees. Toronto 18 degrees. Brampton 23 degrees. Tofu 22 degrees. Scarborough 20 degrees. Toronto 18 degrees. Newmarket 22 degrees. Toronto 23 degrees. 22. Uxbridge 20 degrees. Ashford 16 degrees. Peterborough 19 degrees. Coburg 13 degrees. Melbourne 19 degrees. So Georgia 14 degrees. Beverly Isles for 20 degrees. Valley's gonna get some 21 degrees. Alala's gonna get some 15, 14, 13 degrees. So it's actually 18 degrees. So 16 degrees actually. So that's in Alala. Inland's gonna get some 20 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 8 a.m. There is something. For Elgin is gonna be 12 degrees. Hanover is gonna get some 14 degrees. Collingwood 14 degrees. Line said Obey is gonna get some. Hoops Bay 13 degrees. Line said it's gonna get some 13 degrees. 12 degrees. This is Solid Bay. Bombay. It's gonna be 12 degrees. Sunny breeze 11 degrees. Midland 13 degrees. 14 degrees actually. So 13 degrees, Solala, 13 degrees, Georgia, 11 degrees, Babylon, 13 degrees, Valley, 13 degrees, everyone, 16 degrees. Hamilton locals, 13 degrees, Mississauga for 13 degrees, Downtown 13 degrees, Scarborough, 15.5 degrees, for 16 degrees, Brampton, 60 degrees, Mississauga 13 degrees, Newmarket, Orange to 16 degrees, Uxbridge 15 degrees, Oshawa 11 degrees, Peterborough 14 degrees, Coburg 10 degrees, Valpo 14 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 2 p.m. So Whitehall 90 degrees, Collingwood 21 degrees, Boylston 17 degrees, Hanover is gonna get some 19 degrees. So Georgia 15 degrees, Waverly is 22 degrees, Valley is 22 degrees, Alala is gonna get some, Alala's wrong temperature. So Alala is gonna get some 19 degrees, everyone in Niagara Falls, 22.5 degrees, Hamilton local 70 degrees, Mississauga 70 degrees, Brampton 23 degrees, Tofu 23 degrees, Scarborough 20 degrees, 20 degrees, 19.5 Western Scott, Bishop Hill, Toronto 17 degrees, Newmarket, Orange Hill 23 degrees, Uxbridge 23 degrees, Oshawa 17 degrees, Peterborough 22 degrees, Coburg 14 degrees, Belleville 20 degrees. So this is the end of the video. So London almost. So hopefully 18 degrees. Kabi Lions is gonna get some 13 degrees. So Bombay is gonna get some 17 degrees. Salabay is gonna get some. So Salabay is gonna get some 10 degrees, 12 degrees. Thunderbay is gonna get some 13 degrees. No, it's gonna be 11 degrees. It's in Thunder Beach. So this is the end of the video actually. So